Okay, good morning. We'll start with a 3 breaths up and exhale, and 2, and 1 more. And then bring your hands down and we'll just drop a shoulder. We'll do that 6 times. Inhale, and 2, 4 more. And you might go a little lower as you get warmed up. 1 more. And then of course, a flexion extension. We're gonna round the back and extend. So basically just getting some blood flow in the joints and the muscles and the fascia, ligaments, tendons, getting warmed up. 1 more time. And on this time, let's roll all the way up. And then stand with your feet forward and go over in a side stretch. Inhale up, and we're just touching those ranges of motions. We're not forcing any unusual stretches, just touching. Dynamic flexibility, dynamic warm-up. 1 more time. Good morning. Yes. All right, terrific. And then we're going to add on, we're going to do a little bit, fingers together, and we'll just press through the back. Inhale, so I'll show you from the other side. And flexion, and then inhale, blow extension, and flexion. Let's do that 2 more times. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, and then fingers up and press. All right, a little bit of a back bend, inhale, and then exhale, come back. We'll take 3 big shoulder circles while we lift up through the heels, and 1. And now we're gonna grab some weight. So let's take a bicep curl weight. So anywhere from 3 to 12 pounds. And just to mix it up, I'll put in 10 pounds today. You can take an elbow by your side position on your exhale. We're gonna close the elbow. Exhale. And inhale. And 3. Beautiful. And now we'll go through some cues. 4, you can keep the knees long. Hi, 5, we just warmed up. And we're starting with some bicep curls with hand weights. And when you lower, hello, good morning. When you lower your arms, you're making sure your elbows don't go backwards into hyperextension. If you're built really hypermobile, you sometimes have to watch to get a sense of what that feels like, because your body so easily goes into hyperextension. And when you're using hand weights and you take the arms all the way up, you're making sure not to go to a place where it feels like you're just hanging out. You want some tension. All right, let's take about 5 more. Remember, it's okay to do hammer here. Hammer curl is where your thumbs are up. Here it is. I'm going to do a different one. I'm going to do this way. 3, 2, exhale. These are your holding muscles. And 1. Now we're going to put the weights down in between. And we're going to take the fingers and interlace them at the low back. 5, 4, 3, good. 2, inhale, and exhale. Beautiful. I'm going to use those same weights for bent over row. Hold on with the body hinged forward. And I've got a flat back or a neutral back. You could use a heavier weight as well. This is a strong muscle. What I'm going to do instead is do 20 reps. So exhale. You see how I'm lifting up my sit bones. 3, good. Exhale, 4. I'm checking out your form. Your upper back is flat. 5. 6. That's it. 7. 8. Good. So you bend the knees enough that you can hinge forward. And we're going to take 10 more. Exhale, pull. 10. Shoulders are down the back. 9. They're never jumping forward towards the floor. 8. 7. And remember, depending on your weight, you can always use more repetitions or fewer repetitions. We're going to take 5 more. Exhale. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Now, strong stand up. Let those hand weights down carefully, away from your feet. Good. And then we're going to do a couple stretches. Do a little bent knee cow. Hands go forward. Exhale. Breathe through the upper back. Inhale. And on the exhale, stand up and go over to a side. And I'm going to let that hand come down. Right foot comes over. 5, 4, 3, 2, and inhale, come back up, over. You can go up and over, and if you want to add on that foot cross, and hold. Breathe into that rib cage. 5, that's stretching. 4, lats. 3, 2, take another inhale, and an exhale to come back up. Now let's take a tricep, and let's use one weight this time. You could use the, it's a heavier weight because you're only going to use one. So anywhere from 3 to 12 would be good. And you're going to put your elbows towards the sky and go up. I'm going to, as you come in a little bit and go up and adjust the camera and up. All right, now when your arms are overhead, it's very easy to accidentally get lordotic, but you want to keep that neutral low back, meaning there's an inward curve, but it's not more than usual. 5, good. Your head is maybe tempted to poke forward, but you're not going to let it. Good. Inhale. It's like you're shaving the back of your head with the weight. 8, back of the arm is tricep. 7, really important for catching ourselves. 6, good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. That was the back of the arm. That was terrific. Take that back to your weight stand, and we're going to isolate that tricep stretch. So reach your left arm behind you and pat yourself on the back. That arm is getting a tricep stretch. 5, 4, 3. Now let's add on a lean. Okay, same stretch but lean. Oh, the nice. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now the other side. Now if you need blood flow, just take the arms down and then back up. Pat yourself on the back, and you're upright for now. That looks great. You can also feel some of that underneath the armpit. Now when you're ready, inhale and exhale, lean. Good. Feel that breath go into your rib cage. Inhale. Good. And exhale, lower that down. And just take a little long clothesline stretch. Just pull your arms around, and you can even flap the arm against the waist. 4, 3, 2, and then 1. Let's take an upright row. So basically somewhere between 3 and 10 pounds will be fine on each hand. And it's going to be a palm towards your thigh position. Take an inhale. Knees are soft. You're going to row up and then return with your exhale. Beautiful. Good. And exhale. And then check in. Your shoulder muscles and your biceps are being used. Your wrist and your hands should feel pretty good, free of tension. You have enough tension clearly to hold on to the weight and not drop, but you're not creating any more pain unnecessarily in the body. Another cue is that your body's upright. You're making sure not to lean back. Really good. Exhale. Love this cue. The shoulder blades are down the back, so your neck is long. Good. Exhale. Knees are soft. Exhale. Great. All right, 5 more, or the best you can do. You can always put the weights down if you need a breather. 4 more. 3 more. 2. Exhale. 1. And then we're going to put those weights back. Those are really good. And I'm going to lower this ring out of the way. And let's take a couple shoulder stretches. So one is to take the hand to the outside of the arm and pat yourself on the back. 5, 4, 3, 2, inhale, and exhale, and pull it across. 5, 4, 3, 2, And 1, and then we'll take a front shoulder stretch, which is also the chest. Love this one anytime. 5, because it's against the postural stresses we put on our body during the day. 3, 2, inhale, and exhale. We're going to take a lesser weight, a lighter weight for the frontal raise. So probably anywhere between 2 and 6 pounds will be plenty. I'm going to use a 5 pound a day. The palms are facing the thigh. Knees are soft. Inhale. Now on your exhale, bring the arms to about parallel to the floor position. Exhale. And notice you're using your shoulders, not your neck. Exhale. Up and back down. And up and back down. And 6 and back down. And 7 and 8, 9, 10, hang in there. If you need a break, of course, take it, but just keep going if you can. 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Can you keep going or do you need a break? It's okay if you need to. Here's 16, 17, we're going to stretch after this stint of 20, 18, neck is soft, 19, body is upright, exhale, 20, now the weights are going to come down. Perfect. Wonderful. And let's change up the stretch. Either take the finger interlace or hold on to your elbows if you want a different one. Another neat one is to flip your palms. Now when you do this, it's really important that the shoulders and the chest are open, that you're not letting your shoulders round. So palms together, you're upright. I love this one. All right, 5, 4, beautiful. 3, 2, inhale, and then exhale and let that down. And then let's take a little sway. Good, yeah, it feels good to get some blood flow, doesn't it? Good, nice and show. 4, 3, your body knows intuitively. 2, what it needs. And then 1, we are going to take a lateral raise, so it's going to be this one. Similar weight that we just had. I'm going to take the 5s. Now it could be anywhere from 2 to 6. So knees are soft. Inhale and exhale. So if you're ever in a place where you don't have your weights handy, you could always use bottles of water, cans of soup, laundry detergent. Just get creative and look around. And there's usually something cleaner. 7. Good. 8. Neck is soft. 9. 10. Excuse me. 11. 12. Good. Arms are long. 13. 14. Beautiful. 15. That's it. 16. See how you're turning with control. 17. 18. 19. And 1 more. And 20. Beautiful. All right, let those weights down. This is the medial deltoid. We did anterior and medial so far. Now for fun, if you would like another stretch, this one, right arm, pat yourself on the back. Left arm works its way up. Now hold on if you can. If not, just enjoy. Beautiful. Shoulder is open. And 10. And 9. And 8. 7. Good. 6. Like it. 5. 4. This is a great stretch. 3 you can do throughout the day. And now on the 1, you're probably craving to get a little blood flow. You can shake it out or do some circles. And then when you're feeling like your blood flow is normal, take that other side, pat yourself on the back, reach your arm up, and then just notice. So if you feel like this side's tighter, the dominant arm is having a harder time getting behind you, you can hold it a little longer. And let's hold 10, 9, 8, 7, good. I like how you're standing really tall, crown of the head lifting up. 5, 4, 3, ribs are over the pelvis equally, not leaning over. 2, inhale. And on your exhale, let that go. Let's take some shoulder circles. 5, 4, 3, 2, and then those same weights. We're going to do a rear flat. So let's take the maybe anywhere from 3 to 6 pounds. I'm going to use the 5 as an example. Now with the knees bent, I'm going to hinge forward. I'll show some different positions. But see how I have a pretty flat back or neutral back, and then I'm going to raise the arms up so that I'm accenting more of the rear deltoid. I'm bent over, but your back is flat. You're not rounded to get there. Good. 7, good. So why we change our body is to get in line with gravity to the muscle we want to work here, which is the rear deltoid, posterior deltoid. Now 10 more. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, beautiful, and 1. And then standing up, taking those weights over, putting them up for a moment. Good. All right, this is going to be 2 possibilities. One is just to put your arm across like we did earlier, but I'd like to offer you the eagle one if you would, like your arms cross and then the palms wrap. So you see how your elbows are about shoulder height? Those of you that want to add on, you could sit in a chair. See how my booty's further back? And if you want, wrap your left foot, or excuse me, thigh over your right thigh. Your toes could wrap. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Exhale. Now release those wraps. Look at which one's on the bottom so you can do the opposite one. And we're going to do either this, left arm over, right hand assist, or right arm's now under wrap. Sit down if you want to add on that chair, quad strengthener. Right thigh crosses over once or twice. And pause. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then let that go. Let's take a little sway. 5, 4, 3, 2, and then take some big arm circles. Cross, cross, cross. And inhale. 2, range of motion. 3, some popping and creaking, 2, and then it gets smoother. And 1. And then somebody left their phone on, that'd be me. All right, great. So now we're going to add on, let's take our tricep kickback. So probably about a 3 to 6 pound weight. I'm going to use 5 in each hand. 5 and 5. Now remember, I'm going to turn to my side. Remember how we went into flat back? Place your upper arm up. So imagine you have a cup of tea on your upper arm, and then you kick back, and then you bend to 90, and then you kick back, and you bend to 90. But what's going on is your shoulders are down the back. You see how I'm not letting them poke forward? 4, your shoulders are down the back. Good. 5, love it. 6, you're strong in the legs. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, you've got that knee bend. 14, you're strong in the back. You're not just rounded. Good, take 3 more. Exhale, 3, 2, now on the 1, stand up, strong heels, press you up. Let's take those weights out of the way. Tricep again. Now the right elbow could go back, left hand helps. You can add on a little lean. Let's add on the right foot as well. Now add on a rotation. Can you see how that changes up the lat part and the oblique part? 5, 4, make it where you need. Rotating down is a little bit more QL or back muscle. And then up. Now the other foot, the other hand, right hand to left tricep, go over. If you'd like, out on your left foot crossing, rotation. Inhale. Rolling. All right, tricep. All right, holding. So good. One side might be tighter, huh? 2. And then exhale. And then let that go. It's a good chance to grab a sip of coffee or water. Otherwise, you're going to grab your band. So I'm going to do both. I'm going to grab my Downa band and my coffee. I'm going to use a elastic tubing today. You're welcome to use a Downa band. I'm just mixing it up to show it can be mixed up. Either way, your Downa band or your tubing is at your lower shoulder blades. Your palms are up. Now exhale, we're going to open up towards the side. Good, keep going. I'm just going to tilt up a little bit. Exhale. And 3. Beautiful. And 4. 5. 6. And 7. And 8. And 9. And 10. Exhaling as you press out. And 11. Gorgeous. See how your elbow is long. 12. There you go. You can always change which Downa band color you have. 13. We are shooting for 20s today. 14. Exhale. So if that's getting hard, you just give yourself a little slack. Nice. Exhale. And perfect. All right, let's use the Downa band or the elastic tubing to stretch. Go up and back and hold. So good. All right, wrists are neutral, meaning you're not letting them go wildly back. 5, 4, 3, 2, and then 1. Let that go. Shoulder blades are relaxing, arms are relaxing. And then when you're ready, you're going to take that band in front of you. Now your wrists are pretty flat. You're going to pull towards your chest. 1, pull, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. Rear deltoid. 9. But no neck tension. 10, a little bit of rhomboid too as you gently squeeze. 12, the rhomboid, the scapula together, but you're not being tense with it. 14 and 15, let's just do 15 there. Let your shoulders roll. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now fingers interlace, you can round forward. 5, 4, and I'm just holding the Downa band or the tubing, you don't have to do anything with it. Inhale. Now, still hold on, and let's take another pec stretch. And I'm accenting the front body stretches because so much of our activities during the day are forward. So you have to do a little bit more. I mean, there's a little rule of thumb of doing 2 to 1 ratio. 2 stretches for every back. If you think about all the forward activities we do. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And let that go. Shake it out. That way you have some blood flow in your arm. We are going to go overhead and down. Same Y position. Go up with your band. Now when you're up, you've really got to make sure your low back is in a safe place. You're not poking your ribs forward. Pull down and adjust if you need to. The first couple you might be figuring out where to put your hands. Exhale. Your shoulders are the point of articulation. 4. Good. Exhale. 5. Your wrists are pretty neutral here. 6. They won't be perfectly neutral, but you're not letting them go wild, crazy in extreme bends. Exhale. Belly in, so you're not leaning back. Your low back's not arching in any more than usual. That's a really vulnerable place when your arms are overhead for your low back. It'll tend to go and sway more. Good. Now This is 15. We're going to do 5 more here. Exhale. Shoulders. 17. 18. Good. Keep going. You're doing great. 19. And 20. All right, let it go. Roll out. We are going to take another, it's called the 3-way doorway stretch or pec stretch, but we're doing it with a band. So go and find just a different place. Oop, I let go of my grip. So somewhere that you still feel tension. So I went a little lower this time. The image is that you walk through a doorway or a door jamb and your hands stay on the door jamb. That's a great way to do the stretch as well, or in a corner of a room or just on one wall. Or you can do it with the Dynaband. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. That's something. Shake it out. All right, now this time we're going to take the band like this. And you see how your wrists are pretty flat or neutral. Your shoulder blades are down the back. Can't stress that enough. Open up towards the side walls. 2. Exhale. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, how about 5 more? 16, 17, good, 18, these are back muscles, back of the shoulder, I mean. And 1 more, exhale. Let that band just be out of the way, fingertips interlace, round forward, knees bent. 5, 4, 3, 2, let's go up, back bend a little. 5, 4, 3, 2, up and over. 5, 4, 3, 2, up and over. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and then let that go. Perfect. Now give yourself some shoulder rolls. If you need another sip, take it. We're going to take one called bow and arrow for the triceps. Take your hands over. Now leave your left hand really steady. It's your anchor. Let your right arm do the press. Exhale. 2. Exhale. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, whoops, 5 more, slipped. 11, 12, 13, 14, and on the exhale, 15. Now, give a little blood flow. We are going to do the other side. Hold this one steady. This one presses out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Perfect. Now, this is going to be a second cow face, so try it. See if it's a little easier. Even though we've been strengthening the muscles, see if this second round through is a little easier. Yeah. So basically, you can use the band if you want to hold on. 20. Good. Just doing the stretch. Your ribs, you know how you sometimes accidentally shift to get this stretch. Get your ribs right over the pelvis. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now let that go. We're going to do the other side. So I'm helping that one up if I need to. And you're tall. Beautiful. Ribs are over the pelvis. Everybody looks so good. You're not shifted. That's really good. You're as tall as you can be through the crown, jawline parallel to the floor. The elbow tends to be over here, but you want to be up. 10. Great, Michelle. 9. Good band. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Take an inhale And on your exhale, let it go with fingers interlaced. Roll your wrist. 5, 4. That's a good one you can do anytime too, or if you've been planting, gardening, or on your computer, switch it up. 5, 2. And then let that go. Now we're going to use this for bicep curl. So I'm going to just zoom down a little. Bicep curl is the band in the middle of the foot or feet. If you use 2 feet, it's going to be harder. 1 foot's going to be easier. So I'm going to show you how you can start and then I'll change it. So bend, again, you could do a hammer curl here. I happen to have these elastic tubing today, so I'm going to use this one and this grip, but you can change it to hammer. 6, good. Knees are soft. 7, 8, shoulders are open. 9, 10, keep going. Exhale. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Now if you need to, take a foot out. 16, that'll make it a little easier. 17, 18, 19, one more, 20. Good, and let that go. And then we're gonna take the arms out, okay? Pull the fingers under, we're gonna do a couple. And then put the arms more behind you and curl if you want. Good, you're just getting a full arm stretch. And this is also for the radial nerve. Now, pull your palms this way and go back. Yeah, like someone's pulling your fingers towards your forearms. Inhale. Good, and forward and back and forward and back. A little nerve flossing, forward. One more time. Inhale and exhale. Now place the fingers together and make an eye with eyelashes. Make eyes. Now flip your fingers underneath your jaw and put on goggles. 5, good. I'll show you close. 4, good. See if you can press that palm against your orbital bone. 3, ulnar nerve. 2, and then exhale, and then let that go. Really good. Come back to the Donaband or the tubing in the middle. You step with 1 foot or 2. I'm going to do the 1 foot today, so just to show you different ways. Pull up with your exhale. This is the upright row. Now check in. Your hands should feel good. Your wrists should feel good. Your shoulders and biceps are working. But nothing in the joint hurts. Look how your elbows are higher than your wrist. 10 more. Good. But you're keeping some kind of neutral in your arms, so the wrist shouldn't hurt. Exhale, knees are soft. Neck is soft, right? 6, 17, 18, 19, 20. Perfect. We're going to let that go. Now this stretch, we're going to take the right foot over the left. Take your left hand and hold on to your right wrist. Go up and over. Now you're giving yourself an assist. You're pulling with this left hand and you're getting some more length. Find an angle that works for you. I'm going to rotate up this time just to show you I can do it differently. Last time we rotated down. This is more oblique. Still that. Oh, good. 5, 4. Yes. 3, 2. Breathe. See how the breath almost expands the stretch more. Now the right hand is going to hold onto the left wrist. Left foot over. Now go up and over. Imagine you're putting your spine over a barbed wire fence and you don't want to collapse into it. You want to go up and over. All right, breathing. Let's rotate up a little. We said we would. Now your neck, if it doesn't like to do that, just look straight ahead or even down. But it is between your arms. It's not poking forward. All right, hold. Good. Pull, pull, pull. Inhale. Expand that stretch. And then exhale. And then let that go. Now we're going to take the Donaband and step on it with 1 foot. I'm going to grab a sip of water. If you need to, please do. I just want to make sure we're staying hydrated. right heel. Now, this one is going to be forward, just 10 reps. So see if you can pull 10 times. If you need to adjust it, get yourself more slack from the foot, that's okay. 3, neck is not involved. 4, but the deltoid is. 5, I'm going to give myself more. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now give yourself more slack. We're going to go out. Now, when I say out, we're never letting the hand go behind us here. We're just going to keep it in our sight, like we're in a toaster slot, a bagel slot. Now the neck is soft. Good. We're doing 10. Exhale. Now let that go and switch your foot. I'm going to step on it with my left foot and hold on to the band with my left hand. Frontal raise. Exhale. Good. 10. So if you need to adjust, adjust. 2, 3. Neck is soft. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now give yourself more slack. This one's a little harder. Okay, out. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Wonderful. And now let's take the band. This is one of my favorites. It's a dynamic stretch, dynamic mobility. So the feet are about shoulder width apart. Go up and behind you. It should be easy enough that you can put your arms, slack enough that you can put your arms behind you without contorting your body or your wrist or your head to get the arms back. And that's the good thing about the Donna bands and the elastic tubing. They give just a little bit. So if you have a slightly tight area, you usually can just open the arms a bit. Now it should be tight enough that you feel the stretch. So I just moved my hands in closer because I felt like I was warming up a little bit more. And this is such a great stretch. You can see how most of it's behind us where we need, right? Okay, find one more place that feels amazing. Relax. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Let those bands go and shake it out. Now, keep your Donna band. When I say let the bands go, put them on the floor. I just want to use, this Donna band is better. So put it on the floor. And what we'll do is use our feet. We're going to do a little exercise for the feet muscles. They need help. Now, pick up the band. Look at this with your right foot. Catch it with your left. Lower it. Let it crumple. Pick up your band. Oh, keep going. Pick up the band. We're going to do at least 5 lifts because these are important for balance. 3. Let it crumple. Walk your toes like caterpillars until you get it. 4. And 5. Good. Now put the band down. We're going to do left. Even if it's not working, just do the best you can. Lift those toes and spread them. And I have little Barney Rubble toes. There's less length in those toes to pick it up. Try the best you could. Even if it's not working, just do the best you can. You want to lift and spread those toes so that you're practicing. Yep, good, Pam. And if you drop something on the floor and you're doing laundry or you're doing dishes or you have a towel or you're washing the car, pick up that rag with your foot. 5 on each, right? We did it. Okay, terrific. We're going to go down to the floor. That was really good. And we are going to do a chest exercise. If you do not like to do pec exercises with dumbbells on the floor, you can always do the push-ups and that would on the wall, and that would be fine or on a counter. But if you're gonna do them with me, then you're gonna grab 2 weights that somewhere between 3 and 10 will be fine. And you may be able to get more, buy with more. I'm just gonna be conservative here because we're doing this remotely. Now your feet are on the floor. This can also be done on the bench. You're gonna take the weights. This is a chest press. You're gonna press the weight up. Now make sure you're hanging onto the weight and not distracted with visual cues. So after you realize what we're doing, really give your attention to what you're doing. Exhale, ribs stay on the mat. They're not coming off the mat when you press. Your feet on the floor with your knees bent helps you. Your exhale pushes the weight up. They can touch in the middle. Inhale and exhale. Up and exhale up and exhale up. Inhale. And I'm going to take a look just to make sure. Good. All right. 10, 9, 8. Exhale your belly in. 7. Good. You can even contract the pelvic floor here, the urinary bladder control muscles. 5. And exhale 4. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 2. And exhale 1. Now take a breather. And I'm going to take a knee down twist. So left leg long, right knee over, right arm out. This is also a chest stretch. So this muscle stretching. Oh, good. That's it. And you can put your hand on your leg if you want. 10. Yeah, to keep it in place. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Exhale. Let's hit the other side. Right leg long. Left knee over. And on that knee and left arm out. Good. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Inhale and exhale. Come back up. We're going to do one set of the pat flies. Same weight or a little less. And you're going to take it up and open. Now, when you do a fly, it's almost like you're hugging a tree. But when your upper arm hits the floor, don't keep lowering the weight. You don't want to have your elbow hyperextend. So people who hyperextend really have to keep that slight elbow bent. Good. Inhale and exhale. Now pull the belly in with every exhale. Touch the weight above your sternum, but in a hug a tree fashion where your arms are rounded slightly. You're making a circle. Exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2. Exhale. 1. And we're going to get rid of that for a moment and take a full body stretch. So let your arms go overhead and take a full body stretch. 5, 4, 3, 2. Inhale. And exhale. And then we're going to turn over and do some back extensions. This is something we do in our Pilates classes, but it's so important. Now, I love to use the roller with this. So if you have your roller handy, you can take your roller underneath your arms, and that way we add more pulse than a regular swan. So extend your legs, place your arms pretty wide on the roller. Now take an inhale, shoulder blade down the back, up and down. Gorgeous. And inhale up. Now I'll talk while we're doing these. Your belly pulls away from the floor right here, like a piece of ice is underneath you on the button. Down. And put it down. And take it up. Inhale. Neck is soft. And up. And left. And 5. Good. And you can go all the way up if you want. To your hands even. See how I'm got the pinky side? The pinky part of your hand is neurologically tied to the serratus anterior, which is the lower shoulder blade muscle that helps your scapula with stability. So just pressing into the pinky tells your brain the right muscles to recruit. You want to make sure this isn't happening, but that this is happening. Good. And go up 2. And go up 1 more. Now we're going to hold this. So hold. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Inhale. And exhale, lower down. And we can just windshield wipe. If you need a child pose, please take one. We are going to add on. I love these swans. Legs down. Great for posture. Now take an inhale and go up. If you'd like to add on, left hand touches your left hamstring, but look how strong your right arm is. Now left hand on the roller, right arm touches your right hamstring. One arm is really pressing hard for shoulder blade, triceps, thoracic extension. Now make sure their neck doesn't have any wrinkles. One more on each side. Here we go. Left, right, both arms, hold, lift up. 5, 4, 3, 2, exhale, 1. Now let's do a child pose. Press your hips back to your heels. Arms stretch out. 5. I like to use the roller for this too. It's just a little extra chest stretch. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to do the core. And this is where our money is, right? This is what people like. So bring your elbows down to the mat. Let your shins go on the roller and turn your legs in. Now remember, if your legs don't like this, you can't turn your legs in enough to get off your shin, just do a plank, that's fine. I gotta tuck in this shirt. It's a little loose on me. So what we'll do is lift your hips up, and it's called the pike. Your elbows are on the mat. Now lift. When you go up, you might have to let your gaze go down so that you don't have any tension in your neck. So you can actually look towards the belly button or the roller. Lift your hips, long knees, plank. Lift your hips, long knees, plank, up. And I have to adjust every now and then, that's okay. 8. All right, 2 more. 9, now 1 more. 10, and then let your knees in and rest. 5, 4, we're gonna boogie a little bit. 3, 2, now this next one is going to be knees under. I call it inchworm. Let your elbows be directly underneath your shoulders so that your humerus are vertical. Let your legs go out. Take an inhale. Bend both knees and extend to plank. Bend both knees. Now what I'm doing is slightly internally rotating my femurs, my thighs, so that I'm rolling out my tibialis anterior or shin muscle, and I'm not rolling out my bone, my tibia bone. All right, 4 more, 3 more, 2 more, and 1 more. I'm going to put my knees under and do a child pose here. Bend the elbows if you want to add on the tricep stretch. 5, 4, 3, 2. The next one is going to be corner to corner obliques. So your knees are going to head to your left elbow, and then your knees are going to head to your right elbow. Alternating, it's almost like you're skiing moguls. Elbows underneath your shoulders, extend into plank. Now turn your knees, head them to the left, go plank neutral. Turn your knees, head them to the right. Exhale, 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 exhale. All right, 4 more. It's okay to have to adjust. 3, 2, 1, and then recover. Really good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and then 1. All right, so let's do a little melt, okay? Let's take a breather. Let your roller be underneath your upper back. We've talked about a lot posture today. The upper back can get tight without us knowing it sometimes, because the front muscles are pulling our shoulders forward during our tasks, during our hobbies, during computer time. And you're going to feel like the upper back, it'll have these shoulder points in it from where the rhomboids, the muscles between the shoulder blades, are trying to pull your scapula back. And in an effort to put the scapula back where they belong, but the front muscles are pulling forward all day. So the back muscles, they get back here and they get tired, and then they get trigger points in it. So we're going to roll them out here. Get some blood flow to them, give them some attention. And if you want to do a back bend over this, you can, like this. You can also do round back. You can also deviate to the left shoulder blade a little bit more. You can also deviate to the right shoulder blade a little bit more. You can put your elbows towards each other when you do that. Back and forth, and 8, and 7, and 6, and 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Really good. Did really good. Okay, perfect. Now we're going to get that lat muscle. Let's hit the left lat. So we're going to put this underneath the armpit and get that. Now your hand can support your head. Your feet are pushing you. This one is for posture. This is also if you've had shoulder tightness or shoulder pain. And you notice how I'm deviating back a little bit. I'm not forward. Usually more the lat. The lat is more accessible on the back side of this armpit. Now, you can, if you're okay with it, you can lift up your hips. See how that puts more weight on the arm? That's harder. Now, breathing. Keep breathing. Get that scapula or shoulder blade. 10, 9. Yeah, it's tight, isn't it? 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, come out of there. Let's just see how it feels. One quick field test is to take a stretch of lateral flexion. Rotate. It's more QL. It's more oblique. It's all lat. See how that is? Try the other side and see what it feels like. Good. All right, let's get that other side. So let's switch it. I'm just going to move my roll to this side. All right, here we go. Roll out that armpit. And this also can help your back if you have a tight back because the lat attaches to the ilium down here on both sides. And so it can create back tightness. Rounded forward shoulders. Now roll back. You may get that scapula a little bit. And forth. Back. Good. Getting that shoulder. Yeah, so some of you might have more on the shoulder, some of you might have more on the lat. Tricep is sometimes an area where people need. Good. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, inhale, and exhale. Good job. And relax. Really good. All right, let's just take a minute to roll out each hip. Place your roller. Now I'm going to do it a different way. You can do it either way, but let's take it like this, vertical. Right ankle to left thigh. Roll out that hip from sacrum to trochanter. And just see how it is. So this is going with the fibers of the piriformis, which is a nemesis in back pain sometimes. Roll it out. Good. You don't have to be as lean back as I am. You can be up here if that's more where you're feeling it. Good. All right, this is so nice. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. You might even get the back where the glute medius is. 4, 3, 2. All right, we're going to take it to the other side. Ankle to thigh. And roll it out. Try going to the turator trochanter. That's a juicy spot, that bone on the side. Try getting the whole piriformis near the sit bone. breathing, you're going to make sure you're not creating tension anywhere else in the body. Good. Looking great, guys. So right now I have a place near my sit bone. So I'm going to get upright a little bit more. But you see how one side may be different. Neck is long. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. All right, when you're ready, you can do a stretch on that roller. Let's do long ways. Now you're going to be on your booty on one end, and then your arms like wide. Okay, this back and forth is an option. You could also just stay really still, but you see how when your palms are facing the sky, you're able to get the chest and shoulders. Now you can also feel a little massage on the sacrum, the head, the rhomboids. Now when you're ready, you can just rest. And I like to do a down deckle here with the knees open like a butterfly. It's a nice little option. And then just rest for a moment. Let everything go. Eyes can soften. And I want you to just scan your body. Imagine that you're breathing wellness into your feet and appreciation, thanking the feet for all they did. They picked up those Donovands and the pelvis. Appreciation to your calves, knees, sending some wellness to your thighs, letting your glutes feel as relaxed as they can after we just roll them out. Relax your belly, feel like it's just able to inhale breath. Feel the ribs drop. There's no tension around the waist or the back. You don't have to defend yourself. Feel the ribs and the chest drop. Your heart is open. Feel your arms relax. Feel your face relax. And feel your mind relax. Soften the mind. And just give yourself a few moments of appreciation for what a good job you did. And notice how relaxed your body feels. Keep that sense of relaxation as you come up towards a seated position. Your eyes can stay soft or closed. You're letting yourself enjoy a sense of appreciation for all that you did so that your body knows a sense of wellness, and you're calm in the mind, the breathing, and the body. Whenever you're ready, allow yourself to come back into the room. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm so glad. Thank you, girls. You look so strong and flexible. Thank you. See you tomorrow.